Hello, hello guys. Happy Friday. So I am dropping in today to talk to you about one of my very, very, very favorite topics, which is probiotics and how it has made such a huge difference in my life. This month, Michelle and I are really focusing on sharing with you guys products and essential oils that we are very passionate about, that we are confident using, and that are just our literal favorites in everyday life because we want to be able to impart to y'all the same confidence that we have with our favorite essential oils and our favorite products. So today I'm going to talk about probiotics. Now, it just so happens that two of the products that are really near and dear to my heart are ones that are part of your essential rewards program for this month, the freebies that you get. And I think that makes total sense because when you're starting out January, you're really trying to um, really have a fresh start to set up your year for success. And Digest and Life 9 probiotics are two great ways to do that. So today I'm going to talk about probiotics in general and then why I use the Life 9. So the top 3 reasons that I take probiotics every day, keeping this super simple. The first one is that probiotics, which of course are the good bacteria that live in your gut. So slight backstory, we are full of microorganisms, skin, mouth, entire digestive system, all over our body. We have all of these microbes. Of course, you can't see them, right? Because they're microscopic, but they are helping us with various functions. And one of the main things that they do is that they help us to digest the food that we take in. There are foods that if we have no bacteria in our gut, we can't digest at all. If you think about the association between taking an antibiotic and getting diarrhea and how that's one of the main side effects of a lot of antibiotics. There is a reason for that because the good bacteria that are in our gut help us to digest and utilize our food, turn it into energy. And so the first reason that I take a probiotic every day is because it is helping my digestive system to do its job. It's helping my digestive system to take in simple carbs like from the fruits and vegetables that I want to eat because I know that they're healthy for me. The good bacteria in my gut love that stuff. It also will help to create a balance between the good bacteria, the bad bacteria, and yeast and not allow an overgrowth of something that we don't want in our gut. So that's the first one because it has an incredibly important job in digestion. And if you know my story, you know that poor digestion was a huge issue for me, really even into my childhood years. It took a long time for me to kind of prove to adults who didn't want to listen to me that digestion was an issue, and then to tackle that on my own and do a lot of research. And I've been taking probiotics since 2006, since way before it was a thing and when it was still like weird and dirt and like, things that sounded gross to people. Now, of course, it's everywhere. But so that's been a huge part of my digestive journey. The second reason that I take probiotics every single day is because I notice when I take them consistently, and let's say by consistently, I mean, if I were to not take them at all for 2 months, then it would probably take a week or two for me to start to notice significant benefits because I have to build back up, right, the levels in my gut. But if I'm taking them consistently every day, then I will notice a significant reduction in inflammation and bloating in my gut. So my belly will not be nearly as distended or bloated when I eat food. Now, of course, that goes back to number one, which was that it helps me to digest. But it's not just that, okay, yeah, I got energy from my food, but it's also the discomfort, the bloating, the inflammation that happens to a lot of people. And we just have started to assume that it's normal, but I promise you it's not. That discomfort and like slight dis-ease and slight pain in your gut area, for me, is significantly eased when I'm taking a probiotic on a regular basis. And the third reason is that if I take a probiotic in the morning, even before I drink my coffee, before I eat my breakfast, before I do anything else, if the first thing I do is I take a probiotic, then I will notice fairly quickly over those morning hours and then throughout the day that I have more energy and less brain fog. Again, let's go back to number one, helping you to digest and turn things into energy. So all of these things have to do with each other because everything in your body has to do with each other. When you digest food, it gives you energy to do physical activities. your brain gut connection is so powerful. Your brain functions best when your gut is healthy. And so for me, it is about being able to think clearly, being able to be awake, being able to get a lot done in the day, having less pain and discomfort, and just general bloating in my digestive area, and being able to eat healthy food and have my body get all of the benefits from that. So that's 3 super simple reasons that everybody should be taking probiotics. Probiotics go also into immune system support, into helping you produce certain vitamins like B vitamins, into helping you digest foods that you may feel that you have a sensitivity to, but it may actually just be that you don't have the bacteria you need to digest them. For example, lactose is one where there's been a lot of research on probiotics and increasing your ability to digest lactose. Think yogurt, right? Why is it easier for your body to digest yogurt? So if you are interested in taking probiotics, but you don't yet, I just go onto YouTube or go onto WebMD or go onto Google and type in benefits of probiotics. And I want you to look for things that you are needing support in, areas where you need support, and see if there's a correlation with probiotics. And I'm almost positive that there will be. As I mentioned, inflammation for myself in the gut area, but it's not just related to that. For many, many other people and many other research, they have found a link to overall inflammation. And so a bonus reason, a 4th reason, it's not one of my top 3 because I avoid this at all costs, but if you take an antibiotic, if you get really sick and the doctor prescribes you an antibiotic and you take that, then you're depleting all of the bacteria in your digestive tract. That's the point of an antibiotic, is just to kill all the bacteria so that it's killing the bad ones, but it can't discriminate. And so you're washing out, basically cleaning out your entire system of all bacteria. So if during the time that you're taking the antibiotic and for at least a month afterwards, you take a probiotic daily, you're replenishing the necessary, absolutely necessary microbiome, the flora, the gut flora, the good bacteria that need to be in your gut. Now, if you eat conventional dairy, conventional meats, those animals have been treated with antibiotics as well, and you're getting trace amounts of that. So I really try to eat only organic meat. I don't eat much dairy at all, but if I do, I try to eat organic. So I put that as a bonus because it doesn't apply to me necessarily right now, but it majorly has applied to me in the past. And when I went through moments where I was so sick, and I would take one antibiotic and then I would get sick again and again and again, and it was this vicious cycle. One of the only things that I could do would be to take like double, triple dose of probiotics to replenish my system so that my body can do its job. So while taking a probiotic is in no way like taking medication, it's literally just putting those little guys into your system that need to be there in the first place and allowing them to do their job. And the only reason that we have these in pill form is because the ways that we used to get them before have gone away, playing in the dirt, being farmers, putting our hand in the soil, having produce that still has the soil on it and hasn't had chemicals sprayed on it to kill those, the micro biome that's on the plant. So the only reason we're taking it as a pill is because we've depleted our natural way of getting it, and we're taking antibiotics that kill them off. And so, of course, back in the day, you didn't have to take probiotics, but now really everybody should. So why do I take the Life9 probiotics, right? So Life9 is the probiotic from Young Living. The reason that I take it is because I have tried all of the probiotics on the market. I have tried the expensive ones, the cheap ones, the ones you can get at the grocery store, the ones you can get at Whole Foods, the ones you can only get online from special probiotic companies. And I have found 3 that work well for me. One, you can get at the store, it's more expensive. Another one you can only get online, and it's about the same price, but that's all you can buy there is just the probiotic, and then you have to pay shipping. And the third one is Young Living, where it is less expensive than the store-bought one, and I can get it with the rest of my order. So it's not that it's the only probiotic out there in the world that you could ever take, but it is the best one that I have tried that I can access easily and for a decent amount of money that's not $60 a bottle. So I think this is like $29 if you're a member, a bottle, and you know, a little bit more than that if that's all you wanted to buy from Young Living. But it just makes a huge difference, and it's something that is so simple, so easy. Open the bottle, pour out the pill, drink it with water, done. And do that first thing in the morning, and you will have set up your digestive system for success for the entire day. So that is my passionate statement, my soapbox for probiotics. If you have questions about probiotics, feel free to leave them in the comments below. If you have stories about how they have helped you in your life personally, I would love to hear that as well. So I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and I hope that y'all are really enjoying us sharing the natural products that we are most passionate about and most confident in using. And again, ask us if there's one that you would want us to cover, and we will fit that in either this month or next month in February. So love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.